Okay, so this is a bit of a solo recording I'm trying out. Uh, gonna play some pubs. Ooh, that's a green open skin. Friendly rock. I'm the only one using grenades. Uh, cool speed. Hmm. In case you're curious, this is my build. Nothing special, just the usual.
The heretics have cooked up another attempt to
So,
poison Tertium, and it starts in the turret. They're working out of one of the silos and the poison's spreading from there. Once you reach the silo...
Hive Scum is coming out soon. That's pretty cool. uh, some people are saying that it's probably going to replace Veteran in like the quote-unquote meta Havoc loadouts, or team compositions rather. I'm curious to see how far that holds up. Again, I can't really make any comments until the class is actually released, because you know it's kind of silly to make assumptions without even having played it. But looking at the passive that's currently there, that being the one that gives you more ammo whenever you collect an ammo box, or rather, that gives everyone more ammo when you collect an ammo box. I don't know if it can replace Survivalist, because even with like the cooldown, Survivalist is one of the strongest auras in the game. And replacing it so easily is going to be like it's not easy to replace, is what I'm trying to say. Not to mention all the other utility that veterans provide, like field improvisation, golden toughness with shout, like, and a hard stagger against everything, including bosses. So like, I don't know, like if I were to think of like a class that the Hive Scum would replace, the easiest class to replace, from how I look at it, would be Zealot. Oh, I fell down in a dumb spot. Am I gonna lift this? Let's find out. Push that. I literally can't move. Oh my god, the psycho saved me, thank you. Alright, survive that. Somehow. But yeah, if there's any class that I would probably replace before Veteran, it's probably Zealot or Arbitrator or whatever your preferred team comp is. Because like, okay, whenever I'm playing Havoc, right, well, it's not necessary, I always really appreciate the tight core that is Ogren with Taunt, Psyker with Bubble, and Veteran with Shout. Because cooldown cycling, like cycling important dagger and defensive cooldowns in this game, is pretty fucking busted. And I feel like these three are like like Bubble, Taunt, and Shout are like the best cooldowns to do that with because they come up pretty frequently. They have a really strong effect, and I mean they're just good defensive utility. Are they mandatory to clear Havoc? Absolutely not, but they make Havocs a lot easier than they have any right to be. Of course, when we had Chorus, and I'm talking like pre-Zealot Rework Chorus, alright? The Chorus that you could get up to like once every 20 seconds. That, like, made the cooldown rotation even more busted. Because you essentially had, like, almost perma golden toughness uptime. And perma golden toughness uptime is, well, pretty freaking strong. Just not being able to die from one-shots or, well, anything for like 80% of the game is kind of ridiculous. Of course, now that's been nerfed. And well, not nerfed exactly. I mean, Zealot is in a way better position, like, as a class. He's not just a Chorus bot anymore, he actually has damage and other utility. But, and build variety, that's important. But in terms of, like, being like a Chorus bot, that part has been nerfed, which is in a way a good thing. Because it was pretty damn busted. And enabled some pretty brainless gameplay. It's also why, like, okay, so if you're going for like a purely like ease of use, consistent wins regardless of who you're running with type of composition, I considered Zealot to be superior to Arbitrator before the rework, because the defensive utility of Chorus was just really high, and also because the dueling sword wasn't changed back then, you still had the poke, and the poke is like, oh, please don't. Okay, he's doing that. I'm gonna talk about that in a bit, but yeah, the defensive utility of like Chorus, as well as like just the draw defense from something like dueling sword's little poke, the special attack. Oh, Quince. Is kind of thing. Was kind of insane compared to like the things that Arbitrator could offer, in my opinion. Now it's like more equalized. I don't know I could get up there. Damn it. Come on. Did I pull that button? Oh man. There we go. Can't even see his fucking health bar. Okay. I swear to God, if it happens again, where it's like the fucking Fox Burster is on the ground, and Ogren's like, oh, let me just approach it really quick instead of just shooting it. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm just gonna blow it up immediately. There we go. Yeah, this is the thing, right? It's like, if you see a Poxbuster like on the ground, like getting back up and everything, just don't fucking... Why not have focus target? Where's my ping button open? Huh? I can't have ping. All the fuck up. Key bindings. Ping. Yeah. I can't ping. Okay, well, I guess we're doing this mission without a keystone, essentially. That's lame. Thanks, Patchwork. Very cool. But yeah, where was it? What was it talking about? I fucking forgot. Okay, this is actually gonna fucking annoy me. Not being able to ping things. That's such a huge damage loss. Hold on. Can I, like, find it to something else? B work. B doesn't work. Okay, so my ping in general just doesn't work. Okay. Fantastic. That's okay, I can live with it. But basically, right? Yeah, so Zealot's defensive utility was really strong. More than, I believe, whatever Arbitrator could put. And another thing about Arbitrator that, like, I found not odd, but rough to work with, was that Arbitrator doesn't have a good, like, team utility ability, which is, like, an exception amongst all the classes. Because every single class, Zealot, Ogre, and Veteran Psyker, have, like, the most busted fucking team ability in the game. So comparing all their abilities to Arbitrators, it's like, Arbitrators is good, don't get me wrong, like, it's usable. But, funnily enough, his other abilities, like, Break the Line, like, just, I feel like provides way better team utility with, like, this hard stagger and everything, as opposed to, like, something like the Nuncio. So there's not much utility there. Shock Mines is good, kinda. It's less good now because there is what do you call it? Final pull into the rotation now, and oh, there we go. Now my ping works. What? There we are. Can I ping people? Yeah, let's go. My ping works. Yeah, so sorry, what I was saying was, yeah. Shock Mines are decent, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, compared to the other shit that Zealot could do, they weren't as good, in my opinion. But now, with the rework, and with Zealots having to, like, actually put an effort into playing the game instead of just building up chorus and then spamming chorus and then building up chorus, like, you know, you actually have to kill stuff as Zealot in order to, like, you know, be contributing to the team, and not just, like, you know, kill random shit, like kill important targets like specials or chaff or, oh boy, a second alone, or range or bosses if you can. Like, it makes, what the fuck did I get hit with? Oh, hello. Makes it so that, like, there is actually, like, a genuine argument to be made that, like, like a Zealot versus Arbitrator in, like, the easiest to use, easiest to play team comp. And, like this is the key word here that I'm saying, like, easiest to play. Because I don't want to be like, oh yeah, this is the strongest, or this is the most effective, or this is the most efficient comp. Because, like, that's an argument that, like, involves skill, which I don't have a lot of. I don't care much about things that take a lot of effort to use. I'd much rather focus on things that take less effort to use because, again, I'm personally not a very mechanically skilled player. And so for me, it's like whatever's meta often depends on what's the easiest thing to use and what's the thing that gives the most room for error. Like, oh, this fucking Zealot's getting hard with the Thunderhammer. Yeah. So in those terms, like, Zealot was strong, but now it's like kind of balanced between Zealot and Arbitrator. But at the end of the day, I feel like the core still remains strong of like Veteran, Psyker, and Ogryn because they just provide like so much fucking utility, man. It's like so much. It's kind of hard to replace it all. Is that's a second. Okay, oh no, he just got abandoned. And I tried to help him, but like I should have just dumped a mag actually in hindsight. Yeah, you see what I mean by like bad fucking. I'm just not the best with the game. So like I'm just often more focused on like things that give room for error and shit like that. And that's where, okay, and this is where like the role of Hive Scum is going to be interesting to me in a team scum. Because in terms of like I believe people when they say Hive Scum has like a ridiculous amount of raw power and will like change up the meta in terms of like damage output and shit. But what I'm more concerned with is defensive utility. Because like yeah, sure, like the Hive Scum may be able to like delete all the Crushers and Bulwarks and Reapers and whatever that need to be deleted. That's nice and all. But like looking at his skill tree, right? The met trait, like the stim kit or whatever the fuck it is. What's it gonna do? Like, what kind of buffs will it provide? Will they be like offensive buffs, defensive buffs? Will they like give more room for error? Or I need to get out of here. Will they just make it so that like stuff dies so quickly that you don't need to like get defensive abilities? I'm just generally curious, because depending on how that is answered is how I can like sort of think about oh my. Okay, calm the fuck down. But yeah, it's like sorry, just locking in for a bit. Ooh, very good. Get the res off. I wonder. No. We will revive speed. But yeah, depending on the defensive utilities that Hive Scum can offer, like that's the only way I can judge like whether it's gonna be part of like the easiest to run team comp. And oh, that's a second. I'll be behind. Looking at Hive Scum's design, And like the whole philosophy they have of like high mobility, high damage, like, you know, just run and gun type playstyle. I have a sneaking suspicion that defensive utility is not exactly going to be in the cards for this class. Whether it's for himself or his team. Like the only thing, I think the only part of his kit that I read that seems to have any defensive utility, at least so far, and that's only for himself, mind you, is the fucking rampage ability that seems to give damage reduction. Everything else is like more damage, more movement speed, more dodge speed, more fucking buffs. And I mean, it's currently pretty subjective right now because we don't know what the fucking stims are gonna look like, but like I was I should first smoke for the ogre. I was speaking with some guys in the Discord, and I think I was speaking with Food, and we were talking about how like if you have like a stim, a like Hive Scum stim that gives like 80% damage reduction or some dumb shit like that, and then you like have like an arbitrator on top of that with castigators, you essentially just have like a real like god mode. I can't real like god mode character at that point, basically, because like it's like what if it's multiplicative, it's like 95% damage reduction or some shit. Speaking of, thankfully we don't have many Tox Bombers in this seed, but like I really it's kind of goofy to say this, but I kind of don't want them to fix the... I say this is a bug, at this point I can't tell, but like the bug where if you have a blue enemy that goes into the gas, they essentially become like invincible. And like it's a pretty bullshit interaction, I admit, but it's just really funny because like when you have it happen, like it's like everyone goes like crazy on the team. Like it's scarier than a fucking like twin spotting or like a boss cover. It's just like, oh no, the fucking completely damage immune blue ranger coming in to kill us all, and it's just like chaos. And I don't know, I kind of like that. I like the bullshit nature of it because it kind of falls in line with I think how like Havoc is. Like Havoc is and has always been a game mode about just sending as much bullshit as like fucking programmably possible at the team and see how well they can cope up with it. It's why like, you know, so many bullshit loadouts are like favored to be run like by players in this game when you fight bullshit with bullshit. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a fan of that. We'll see how that goes. I don't know whether Hive Scum's gonna be able to give that kind of DR to everyone. It'd be cool if he does. Like, you can make a stim that focuses on damage reduction, you can make a stim that focuses on raw damage, maybe a stim that's focused on cooldown, maybe a stim that gives all three. Like this one. Everything stim, you know? Everything Veil, but everything stim. Oh, did he get the bug or did he get overheaded? I think he got the bug. I need to kill this guy fast, so he's a sword captain. It's not red, right? No, it's purple. I have a bad habit of like forgetting modifiers in the middle of the mission, especially if it's like ritual, because it's like sometimes like I'll kill all the rituals and then I'll be like, what's our fourth modifier? And then like it's this fucking ritual, like just pay attention. Oh my god. How the fuck did our cycler not get over? Actually, speaking of, I know there's this med station right there, but we're most likely gonna get a boss spawn, so I'm just gonna do this immediately, preemptively, because I don't want another incident. I'm good. But yeah, it'd be cool if Hive Scum can give defensive utility, but if it's all offense, then you know, it's like, it's not all bad. It's definitely gonna make it harder to execute. Not just for the Hive Scum player themselves, but also for like everyone else in the team, because like the reality of the matter is like when you're playing like a loadout that is entirely built around supporting your team, and you have someone on the team that isn't doing that, life can be a bit rough. Not impossible, but rough. But like at the same time, I really want to play around with Desperado. Desperado sounds so much fucking fun for like hunting down ranged waves and specialists and all that bullshit. Cause like immunity to ranged attacks is crazy work. And then like being able to get like more dodge distance, just all kinds of stuff. Like literally you see like a wave of Reapers, you activate Desperado and just, you know, they can't do anything. They can't shoot you. You're immune. Just fuck them up. But like if you're really struggling with like range waves, just like run Desperado. But I still feel like the stim kit ability is going to be way stronger. Also, this Ogren is pretty fucking nifty with the Grenadier Gauntlet. I like it. I'm personally pretty bad at using it, although I have been trying to practice a bit more. I want to get better with it, because like, for me, when I use a Grenadier Gauntlet, it's like, it feels like a nice middle ground between the Rumbler for its like AoE stagger in melee, and for like hunting range shit and specials. It's like an everything weapon, you know. Like it does everything I need it to. Oh, that's fine. Okay. But yeah, pretty excited to see how Hive Scum fits into like Havoc team compositions. Like, I already know, okay, in my head, like, I've mentally prepared myself to just accept the fact that when Hive Scum comes and Havoc rank, like, everyone's Havoc rank inevitably resets back to 30, everyone's gonna be wanting to play Hive Scum. And just like how it happened with Arbitrator, I'm probably gonna be spending the first few days playing everything but Hive Scum to like support my friends. Like, don't get me wrong, you know, if Hive Scum's OP enough, I am very curious to see how like a four Hive Scum game would go. But like, I am not confident enough in my skill to pull something like that off. Like, just, I mean, at least like, not in the sense that like, you know, that's not like my first go-to option when it comes to like winning Havocs. Like, if I want to win a Havoc, I'm gonna pull out the cheese bills, because, you know, they're strong. Okay, this Ogren's like absolute shit. Any other shooters? Oh. There's no purple in there, right? I don't see any purple in there. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I hear you. 50 plus still. But yeah, just gonna be mentally accepting the fact that we're gonna be playing with a lot of Hive Scums. Probably also gonna be playing with a lot of Hive Scums that don't run the medkit. Let's be curious to see how that goes. Okay, what's the fucking melee ability? Rampage, I think? The one that gives attack speed and damage reduction and all that jazz. Like, okay. I don't... Maybe I'm misremembering, but I think this is the first instance of, like, me reading an ability that will, like, actively hurt the player after giving its intended effect. Are we dropping? Can't tell if we're dropping. I don't think so. Oh. Damn it. I'm gonna get a headshot angle. Oh, doesn't happen. Thunder Hammer moment. But, yeah, the Rampage ability is going to be interesting. Like, it's the first instance, I feel, of Fat Shark adding an ability that gives, like, an active detrimental effect to the player. That being, they said they're gonna make the player vulnerable and exhausted. What that means, I have no fucking clue. Best guess is it hurts, like, stamina related stuff, which would, I mean, it's okay, it's acceptable. God forbid they, like, make it so that you can't, like, sprint or dodge after you get out of, like, the rampage effect. If they do that, that ability is gonna feel like so awful to play. Like the gameplay loop is already, like, kind of iffy to me, of like if the ability is, like, running out and you, like, sense that it's running out, you have to, like, go run and, like, find cover and bullshit. I'm just like, anything else? So I don't wanna, like, I don't wanna have to do that. Like, I wanna be able to just keep going in melee and, like, pop it and just, like, literally go fucking guns blazing. Nope. Like, or, well, in the Rampage's case, like, melee slashing, just, like, no care in the world type shit. I tried to throw smoke there, but I forgot I didn't have any smokes. And I might have smoke. Goated Psyker going in the front line to suppress all the range. Good shit. He's gonna throw another smoke in the front and grab that. Oh, that's smoke though. There it is. I'm a dumb. Pain. That's what healing is for. Value! See, that's an intentional down to, like, reset my health. Alright, all part of the plan. All calculated. I'm kidding. But yeah. Rampage, looking at how things are, is probably going to be, at least from what I'm guessing, the weakest of the three abilities on release, unless the buffs that it gives are, like, giga strong. I'm talking, like, Castigator stance, but you can sprint type strong. Also, I don't know if you guys saw there, but my fucking gun reloaded without the animation. Bug-free game. First my fucking ping doesn't work, and this shit. Come on, man. How are we going? Okay. Not him. Are they okay? Walk in for a bit. This is wait. I missed the headshot. Fuck. Thank you for tanking. But yeah, oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna stick with this one. Please. Okay, let me get this one quick. There we go. Ugh. OBJ moment. Let's throw a smoke on us. But yeah, like look at like I want you to like look at this fucking busted ass smoke ability that our Ogre DC. Our Psycho also DC. Now here's the funny thing, right? All things considered, pretty sticky situation. Well, Psycho is reconnected. But like I'm not too worried because like the smoke like literally disables specials, like it disables half the specials. It disables fucking all range, pretty much. Brings them into melee. Where our fucking Purgatus Psyker and Crackhead Zealot just kills them outright. Like, you have field improv. I have field improv. I should pop my fucking medbait at some point. Not gonna do it now because it might. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it here. Not that we need it, but this is a good spot to hold, and I want my team to come over here when we are eventually doing the final of the map. But yeah, it's like you have all this fucking utility, right? You have, and then of course you have the fucking Giga range damage. Like the fucking sexy ass range damage that kills so much shit. And you're telling me like the Hive Scum's gonna replace this? Like, offensively, sure, I could see the class doing more damage, but in terms of like just defensive utility and like ease of use, nah. Like you could hand Veteran to like a fucking Heresy player, right? And put them in a fucking Havoc game and just tell them to spam smokes. Literally spam smokes and go in with your melee. And they would still like fucking just blitz through the game. That's the thing, by the way. Am I blind? I don't see it. Is it here? I'm like actually blind. I don't see the objective. I wonder if like if anyone's watching this video, they're gonna like, oh, there it is. Okay, what the fuck? Oh yeah, look at this shit. Literally, range not an issue anymore. Like, if you're playing Hive Scum, you're gonna have to like do like some run and gun type shit, get in there with Desperado, or like fucking snipe as if your life depends on it, and like clear them one by one. Veteran, press Q, press left click, done. Like, what the fuck is this shit? So dumb. And like, I'm not even doing that well. I went down twice like a dumbass, and it's just like I'm still providing like some utility. I like to think I'm providing some utility, but oh my god, we don't have another ammo crate, do we? I think we do. Unfortunate. Alright, well, let's just hope for Demolition Team to prop. Come on, give me the 5%. Actually, I'm just gonna regen my grenade naturally here anyway. There we go. So, I definitely don't think Hive Scum will be replacing Veteran anytime soon. Zealot, I could see an argument. Psyker, fucking nope. Psyker's like the most busted class in Havoc right now. Ogren, nah. If anything, I'd replace the Ogren with Arbitrator than I would with Hive Scum. Because like having like a solid front line that can just like keep armor in place for the Psyker to flame and for the rest of the team to just beat down on is like so handy. I'm bad at the game. Alright, and we leave. I will say though, all things considered, like, I am a Zealot main, and like, you know, the fucking degenerate stealth Zealot, knife, like, maximum attack speed type Zealot main, so like, when I first saw Hive Scum, I was like definitely excited, and I would like for it to be viable in Havoc, because that would give me an excuse to play it a lot. But if it does become a popular pick in Havoc, I definitely don't see it replacing fucking Veteran of all classes in the meta ease of use comp. Total deaths 1. That's really unfortunate because that death was also because of a dumb disconnect, but that's just how fat truck servers be sometimes. It is what it is. And yeah, I just wanted to try like a solo commentary video, see how it goes. Usually people end these videos off with like a question, right, to like farm engagement or something. So like, if you guys have any opinions on Hive Scum, or like you disagree with any of my takes, just like leave a comment or something, I don't know. I'd like to talk about it. And yeah, no, catch you all around, take care, good luck with the games. Man, they fucking left my strike team before I could load into the boarding chat. What the fuck? I mean, it's whatever. Anyway.